What's up guys, Max here, and as I was explaining earlier, I wanted to make a follow-up to that Wii U video and the one about Bayonetta, all that stuff. And essentially this is one that I wanted to quickly chat with you guys about the Wii U in general. So let's go from the start. I'm trying to make this pretty quick. From the start, I was at E3 like, a couple of years ago. I think this was the E3 before last. They announced the Wii U. Oh, it's finally a Wii with good graphics. I wasn't too impressed by the touch controls. And this E3 comes along, and it's about the same thing. Like, I get my hands on the game, but I start showing some of the cooler stuff that you can do with it. Like, Zombie U was a good example. The thing I was a little disappointed with at E3 was the fact that a lot of the games did not have the higher-end graphical requirement or the graphical standard that you might expect from a next-generation console, which is a little upsetting. However, there is this promise that this is definitely an availability with this system. That's actually one of the things that gets me the most excited about the Wii U, is the fact that I might be able to play a lot of the games that I play on current existing like console hardware in 60 frames per second, in high resolution, and all this stuff that you really would want. Like, Black Ops 2 ends up being one of my most sought after Wii U launch titles, because it might actually be a Call of Duty that runs a constant 60 and a proper 720 or 1080p. If you guys don't know, those games are not 720p even, they're actually much below it. So that's the thing I'm really excited for. Motion controls, like as far as the controller goes, it's a cool idea. I actually, once I started actually playing with it, it's this thing where it reminds me of the old GameCube controller. If you guys ever played Phantasy Star Online on the original GameCube, episode 1 and 2, it came with this fat keyboard that you could import from Japan. And this keyboard was in the middle and had controllers on the sides. It was awesome. And it was horrible at the same time, but it kind of feels like that. Except it doesn't take up nearly as much space. So the Wii U finally got its informational launch. It's coming out November 18th, I believe. It's $299 for the base, $350 for the one with the game and extra memory. But you don't really need the extra memory if you guys are trying to save money. You literally can connect external hard drives to this thing for an infinite supply of memory. Like, literally, I can't express that even more. Do not think that you have to have a larger external or internal hard drive. But the fact is that this game, the system started getting actual games announced for it. And that's what got me excited. I'm not the guy that's like a Nintendo fanboy and will just jump over anything Nintendo. I like seeing innovation, and I like seeing it when a company is giving support to other developers, especially when they were saying they were going to help out Platinum Games. I see a lot of potential with, like, whoa, Platinum Games might have some serious games coming out on this system. That could be really cool. And the fact that there's all this other stuff with, like, the games that I like possibly running in better frame rates and higher resolution. I think that's really, really cool. Other stuff like, Tekken coming out, there's not a lot of launch titles I'm directly excited about. Like, the new Super Mario Bros. U. I'm not really a fan of the new Super Mario Bros. Games. I played, like, the first one on DS when it came out, but it doesn't do much for me. I don't like that style of Mario at all. I'd actually prefer to play a game like Mario Sunshine, like, believe it or not, a proper 3D world Mario once again, like Mario Galaxy. So, all this information came out, the system has finally been revealed. The biggest bummer about this entire thing is the fact that they haven't really gone into information about how Nintendo Network is going to be used on the Wii U, because I think that's one of the most important factors. You now have a system that is using somewhat outdated tech in its console. It's not using anything that's like mind-blowing. It looks like the developers will actually have to work pretty hard to make that work to their advantage. But at the same time, it's also got this other stuff that other systems have done very well. PlayStation 3 has a free online network. Xbox 360 has a pay-to-play online network, but it works great, and it probably has the best online of any console experience you can possibly have. And Nintendo absolutely needs that, like, desperately needs that to be the case, whether it's free or pay. You know what, at this point, I don't care. It needs to have something that is easy to use, easy to manage, and there was this rumor that Valve was helping out Nintendo, and that would be amazing if Valve actually worked out their online infrastructure. Totally awesome, but I doubt it's going to happen. Nonetheless, there's this other thing, is the fact that this motion gaming thing is not directly taking from the roots of the original Wii system. It's got this touchpad thing, so it's kind of like a Nintendo DS, except for the fact that it's a larger touch motion control. And the biggest worry I have with this, and it's like, what is Nintendo doing when they came up with this design decision for this system, is the fact that, that's like mobile gaming for the past 3-4 years. and you guys are doing something about it now, doesn't seem like the best idea. Yes, mobile gaming is absolutely huge, and it might make it really easy to get a lot of those iPhone-style games over to the Wii U system, but at the same time, it seems like it's too little too late, and you're already making a really expensive piece of hardware for somebody that might actually have something that they've, been playing on and does the exact same thing. Mobile gaming kind of bugs me just because of like the quality of a lot of the games. I don't have anything against people actually playing games. I have issues against people that try to like exploit people that don't know anything about games. Things like Farmville and what Zynga does and how Zynga steals ideas from people. I think that's the most messed up. I'm not saying Nintendo is doing that by any means. I'm saying that they're trying to get on this. They saw a chance with motion control gaming earlier to broaden the horizon of the Nintendo brand, and they absolutely did that. They kind of destroyed the hearts of a lot of the hardcore people. Like, I did not like the Wii very much, except for the fact that they published a lot of Sega arcade shooters on that system. That was the best part about it in games like House of the Dead Overkill. But other than that, this system needs to do something. It needs to actually bring back its hardcore audience, because at the end of the Wii's life cycle, that system wasn't selling very well anymore. It was actually the least performing of any of them, because once people actually understand gaming, they want to have real games. Most of the time, the casual environment grows up, no matter how old or young you are. And that's where Nintendo needs to evolve as well, is to have some real games on the system. Proper Zelda, F-Zero, Star Fox. Like, let's see you bring back the franchises that actually made the system really good. And that's what I'm most excited for on the Wii U. To have a proper online infrastructure, to have games that run at high resolutions, at decent frame rates, and to have games by Nintendo that are actually beloved franchises with, like, cool online modes, or ways that they can actually finally take advantage of the hardware in ways that they have not been able to before, since they've been hindered by the graphics capability and the processor power of systems past. So let me know what you guys think about the Wii U. That's what has me the most excited about it. As far as launch titles go, we'll see. I think Zombie U, Black Ops definitely has my interest, and I'll probably be getting Mario Land, or not Mario Land, New Super Mario Bros. U. Nintendo Land is an absolute joke. Like, the fact that they were wrapping it up in a gift box to make it as fancy as possible, to make you not see the fact that it's Wii Party or Wii Sports all over again, is hilarious. I found that the most funny of the last E3, that they were trying to disguise Nintendo Land as not being a party game. Nonetheless, I think that might actually come free with the version I bundled, so we'll check it out. Hopefully it has something fun, and hopefully come this November we'll have a lot of coverage for the Wii U on this channel, and a bunch of playthroughs for the multitude of games that are coming out. Until then, my name is Maximilian, and I'll see you guys next time.